Well, here's where we're going. Starting here in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and flying across a wide, cold ocean to here in Venice, Italy, half a world away. Well, quarter world anyway, 6 time zones. But that wasn't the most difficult challenge of space and time that we faced, because we lived here, again in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and the Cinderella twins, who are in the movie, lived here in New York City. And for the purposes of rehearsal, never the twain would meet. So we made a couple of videos for the twins in an attempt to bridge the gap. Now, the logistics of rehearsal. Holy cow, this is one of the craziest things I've ever done. Rehearsing a movie without 2 of the major characters in it. However, the boys pulled it off last time. I don't know how you guys did it. We did it with 2 rehearsals last time. So that brings us another question. How much are you going to spend? How much are you going to need to bring? I don't know. I mean, you know, you guys can get by. Once you pay the housing and the transportation, you can get by for as little as you do in Kalamazoo, because we can eat cheaply. We'll have a kitchen and everything. You can go to the grocery store. You can eat pizza on the hoof. And oh, you also have to know this, right, Sarah? 2 panini, per favore, prosciutto e formaggio, e 2 Coca-Cola, per favore. You just ordered 2 ham and cheese sandwiches and 2 Coke.
Yeah. What he wanted.
More than the panini, right?
Yeah. The camera tracks around to the girls as they cross together and look out at the boys.
I knew he had a brother.
Yeah, me too.
But I didn't think.
No, me neither.
Cut to the boys as they just finished speaking in Italian. They look over to the girls. Come, girls, we show you something. Buonanotte e Venezia. Si, buonanotte in Venice. We show you days and nights in Venice. You come. They hold out their hands to the girls and smile. Freeze frame of them as the credits roll. After the twins received our video, they returned the favor and sent one to us. I wouldn't recommend rehearsing in this manner, but sometimes you've got to be very creative in the arts, especially if you're making a no-budget movie.
Hi, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Hey, thanks for sending along the video to us. That was very sweet. And it was also very helpful to be able to meet the cast, you guys. Hi, cast. Hi, cast.
Hey.
Ciao!
Hey, ciao.
Bellissima.
What's the rush?
Be in you, sweetness, and my heart.
To be with me.
Qualunque. Ciao.
Ciao. Where are you running to?
Okay.
God, you're pretty. Want some gum? It's a Doublemint commercial.
Exactly.
Your pleasure.
That's the danger. That's the danger. I'm sure.
The man has bladder the size of a pea.
Ah! Now I get you. No.
No, you don't.
Che bellissima.
Cut to Jackie putting gum in her mouth.
Oh, do you have any gum?
No, you don't have to be a method actor in
Can I
this.
please
Just use
first?
pure technique. Come on. In the light here, please. Right here. Yep. Okay. And then in the distance, behind her, she hears, who's this going to be? One of you guys. It's going to be Carlo. Saying to someone else, mi scusi, permesso. And she kind of whips around and sees who it is.
Hey! Marco!
Then quizzically goes to follow him. A short montage as she walks down an alley or two, and then, from the distance in a deep alley, calls Marco. Ciao!
Did you come up?
Not
Can
yet.
I wait till you come up and say ciao too?
No, you call out after him from the distance.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's 2 yellings of Marco? Or no?
One
No,
is
just
ciao.
one.
I'm just confused.
This is
Okay.
hey ciao. Yeah, this is the hey.
Hey! Ciao!
Okay, Angie, it's like I'm still 50 feet away, so it's
Okay.
ciao.
Hey! Ciao!
Yeah, perfect. He comes running up to her. Now, on this, who is this? Mikey. Where are we? Shoot, I lost it.
Ciao!
Hey, ciao!
Bellissima.
As you're running, Mikey, it's bellissima! You know, like that. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, that sort of thing, okay? And then it doesn't say in your script, but here's where you take her and you swivel her around on her feet or something like that, okay? But it's got to be either just an embrace and you lift her up and her legs go up like that, or a full twist around. Would be so cool. You guys are just so happy to see each other. You can't keep your hands off of each other like that. So again, this ends up in an embrace. And then you say,
What's the rush?
oh, to be in you, sweetness at my heart.
To be with me.
Qualunque. And then they kiss more formally on the cheeks. Ciao.
Ciao. Where are you running to?
Okay?
God, you're pretty. Want some gum?
Okay. Now, be kind to Angie.
Be kind.
Be kind. She's going to have trouble with this. She's had trouble with this the whole time. So you're going to have to give her the motivation to look in your eyes and go, God, you're pretty. Want some gum? I'll leave it all up to you, Mike. You can do it.
What's the rush?
To be in you, the sweetness at my heart.
To be with me.
Qualunque. Ciao.
Ciao. Where are you running to?
Okay?
God, you're pretty. Want some gum?
So it says, cut to Jackie. She walks looking around. Marco comes and ambushes her from around the corner. And Mikey, it's the sort of thing where literally, you grab her by the waist, which has got that tickle thing going, or you you just literally envelop her around the shoulders, whatever. But it's got to be a big grab, a major grab, like a physical contact. It's okay. And here it goes.
No, you don't. What? No, you say something first. Go ahead.
That's what I said. That's what the script says. Right there. A-H-H-A-N.
Hurry. Where you? Come on.
CC, always the run.
So it's something you guys are gonna have to work out.
Okay.
Honestly. But it's really we're just building all the physicality into it now. So literally, I mean, your relationship with this guy is just all grabby and stuff. Yeah. Now I get you. No, you don't. I'll get you. Get you.
No, you don't. I get you.
Oh, que bellissima.
You're not so bad yourself.
Oh my God.
Right at that point, Donnie, when she says, "Oh my God," you look over, not after that point, but right after you say, "Mi scusi, I better now," you start your look over to Mikey, so that when you're not even looking at her when she says, "Oh my God." By the time she says, "Oh my God," you're already looking at Mikey, and right after she says, "Oh my God," you say,
Ciao, Marco. No, Carlo. Buonasera. Buonasera, Carlo.
and then you guys both hold out your hands to the girls, okay? So it's come, we show you days and nights, and yes, see, we show you blah, 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 days and nights in Venice. Come, you come, and you both. I mean, don't say your line and then hold out your hands. It's begin holding out your hands at the very end of your line, so that when both of your hands are right here, and neither one of you are blinking, I will freeze the frame, and then the credits will roll with you guys as a freeze frame on the end.
We show you the days and nights in Venice. Andiamo.
Okay, anybody want to say anything to the guys before we sign off?
We're gonna try not to suck in Venice.
Not judge. This is their second time.
So it'll be okay.
no judgment calls. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Now. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay.
See you guys. Ciao. What the hell are we doing? We're flying to Europe to shoot a movie in 3.5 days. We're there for a week, but I'm determined to finish early so everyone can have some free time to enjoy the experience on their own terms. How did I talk these people into this? Why didn't they all say no so I could be lying on a beach somewhere? This plane is heavier than air. We shouldn't be able to do this. And now mountains. It's the damn Alps, for crying out loud. One moment we're standing back home, and the next we're flying over the Alps in a lighter-than-air suspension of disbelief. A real god out of the machine gag. Hannibal crossed over these monsters to attack Rome, can you imagine? But he didn't do it alone, no. He had elephants. Elephants.
This is a very strange part of the world. And it gets even stranger. Here's a city built right on top of the water. The water runs around and through it, and sometimes on top of it as well. Because they built Venice on stuff like this, low, swampy islands, tree trunks driven into the mud for a foundation, and then stones and bricks, and an entire culture built on top of it all. And despite the hassles of travel, all this makes flying across the Atlantic seem a little less tedious and a little more like fun. And the strangeness doesn't quit. The damn buildings are floating. Tons of stone and brick and wood just floating in this watery sphere. Like it were as natural as anything. As natural as closing your eyes in your home, counting a day, and ending up in a dream somewhere, where airplanes float on air and buildings float on water. Welcome to Venice. La Serenissima. It's magic time. Did I say magic? Not so fast, tourists. There's logistics to be worked out.
Okay, yes, okay. Okay, 4:45 would be good, yes. That would, thank you very much.
Bags unpacked into 3 separate apartments, we hit the paving stones of Venice, fueled by adrenaline and before the crash jet lag.
Did you say walk faster or chunks of
faster.
or chunks of faster?
No, not faster, bastard.
And what have we here? Disapproving eye, regret for a misspent youth, or a calculation for which one of us would fit into her pot?
You don't touch the fruit. You put the
plastic gloves
Put the plastic gloves on. Weigh the fruit before you get it to the checkout. There's like a scale there, and then you weigh the fruit, punch in the kind of fruit you have, make a little picture of apples.
right? Yeah,
You punch apples, and then it knows, oh, that's 72 euros, and blah, blah, blah. You get a little sticker, and you slap it on the bag. Okay?
Canal water. She was thirsty.
I don't think so. 'Cause if you look
Groceries bought for the week, we're back to stash them in the palazzo. Look at this place. 450 years old, frescoed walls and ceiling. We've stayed here before, and each time we come, it's like going back in time to when Venice ruled the waves with its trade routes between Europe and Byzantium, Constantinople, now Istanbul. Look at this ceiling. Okay, time to head out into the city for orientation.
Chuck, you want some solution?
What is it? Let's see.
We don't know yet, but we're thinking it must be tasty. So,
Alright. Is
first
it
time for
beer
everything.
or is it pop?
couldn't really tell you. It looks like something you probably shouldn't consume.
So you're the kind of
Or it
guy
could be
who
beer.
would buy something in a store that you don't even know what exactly it is.
Exactly, because who could not go home with a can of Splugen? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Sweet. Same song, so.
I can hardly wait for this rehearsal today.
Carlo! I miss you.
Turn around and
You guys are good hosts. Thank you.
Thanks. Well, I'm happy to be entertaining company.
Since we've had the baby, we haven't really, socialized too much, so it's good for us to get back with our friends. I'm glad we got the babysitter, too.
You guys are so domestic with each other. That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the guest room.
Mike, make sure you put lotion on. You know how that soap dries your hands.
You're very good.
San Marco the other day. We can pull up these things.
That was the laughter after the murmur of
Everybody? A Venezia.
Every once in a while, when we travel to far-off places to shoot a movie, nature and circumstance can conspire to create a situation that can either be a fortuitous opportunity or an overwhelming challenge. Here it was, snow in Venice, a rare enough occasion to want to stage some of our scenes in it. However, because of the difficulty of matching what we'd already shot, and to look at the long-range weather forecast, we decided that prudence would dictate we put our cameras away for a day or so and just enjoy this wonderful anomaly, a significant snowfall in Venice.
this in Venice?
I got the head.
Wow, look what Mike's got.
Oh my God.
I got the body.
Mike's got the body.
Mike's got the body.
Mike's got experience. He's from Michigan. Look at that. How'd you get it to fit? I just kept having it on there.
Here's the head.
All right. We're gonna assemble it, I think.
I think so.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Thanks for giving us head.
No problem, guys. Anytime.
For a fun time, call Angie.
Wait, I'm missing something.
You should be holding up a...
Did you put a cigarette in his mouth?
Yeah.
should be holding up a pizza, too, I think.
I need some Fanta. Fantastic Fanta.
Fantastico.
Let me see if I can get some arms.
You want a Fanta, Fanta?
Oh, and he's still smoking it.
Smoking. That's a pretty anonymous snowman, you guys.
Aw, it's such a pretty little snowman. What is that?
It's beautiful.
There's that part too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one at a time. Oops.
Okay, we're gonna play Mike because it's going.
Yeah.
We got the point, though.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
We got the point, though.
So you got that mic? Well, that's good. That's a good tourniquet thing you came up with.
How am I gonna keep it tight? Listen to this.
Whoa.
Listen to
So by putting a knife in there like that, clever job. That's clever.
That's the real deal.
Keep it tight.
See, and before I could finish the rest of this part, I had to set these, and 3 of them were loose. And
Apart and scraping the.
God, just like MacGyver.
I am MacGyver, dude. I'll build you a rocket ship with Bentley wire and channel locks.
That's why we bring along.
Good job.
On these jobs.
That's right. And to carry our bags, right?
That's
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm so immature, it's not even funny.
He's a bad editor. So much. Excellent tone, everything's perfect, but the pace is deadly. You're reinforcing this lovely tone with that sort of, with a deadly pace. The pace has got to be, keep the tone, cut the scene in half.
I can do that.
And action.
English, I think he's not so good.
Are you kidding? I've had teachers who talk worse than you.
Andamani, I see you tomorrow.
Maybe.
Maybe. Easy as C.
See.
I wonder if that's Mike Shields. Mike Shields, it's his son.
He's like, oh, we should have made him read it.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sean. Happy birthday to you.
I don't know what to say, but a surprise. It just took me completely by surprise.
Are you crying?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying really hard. You know, I never could cry on cue, but long after this is over, I'll. The 57.
Because we can add anything we need to.
Dear Chuck.
Or, if you notice. Watch this, a $4 Coke. $4 Coke.
$3, $2.
A first-class idiot.
Need room for the 151. But I
see.
still answer the first class idiot.
Mi scusi. Mi gazpacho. So there's great photos also throughout this lovely volume. Great ghost stories. It has illustrations from the Doge's Palace and other creepy
Are you
places.
selling the book or going to read it?
Si, senor. All of the above. And let me simply announce that the sections of the book are divided into The Flight of the Witch, The Sad Song of the Mermaid,
Are you going to read the entire book to us?
The Sigh of the Severed Head, in which no one will ever listen to. Not done yet. Thus, Vivaldi's most beautiful music has been lost, even though some people swear that sometimes a benevolent gust of wind blows through the foam of the waves, carrying to shore the stray notes of a celestial symphony.
It's very Titanic where he draws the picture.
So tell us the story.
And
Well,
then she said,
Titanic? Yeah, that's right.
and then she goes, I'm sure Mr. Monet didn't blush.
And you said...
No, I was joking.
Cool. What is it?
Cepelina.
Which means? Squid?
Sure.
Is it good?
Let's see it. Let's see you not make a face. Maybe
See, I knew I should have gone to it.
Better than Sarah.
Hey, John.
Nice lead-in.
I think that you should try some of
Oh, is
this.
that that fish you were talking about
Yeah,
earlier
I
today?
really, it's like
The stuff
lobster.
that tastes like lobster?
Yes,
Let me
exactly.
try that. I'd like to do that.
Smell him.
Whatever sauce it is.
hey, he's got the whole meal right in here. Food as in the
As in these little guys. Like, I don't like this part right here. That freaks me out. But, like,
oh, look at she got dessert.
Whenever I shoot one of my so-called foreign movies, I try to strike a happy balance between work and discovery. Half work, half sightseeing is always the goal.
We actually did.
Oh, you did?
have problems with this because my boyfriend kind of can't handle it.
I know. Well, I may watch the first scene, and that's okay. And I was like, oh yeah, because we guess in the first scene now. I'm like, geez, but still.
You know, civilians just don't understand what actors go through.
Amore, you and mine. We make it a love, see?
Yeah, a little more sensual, a little more sensual, okay? Okay? I think your reactions, everything's perfect. Yeah, I think you're right on the money. Yep.
Do you have that on tape? Because you'll never say that again.
Last kitchen moment here in the Palazzo to end our week-long stay in Venice to shoot our movie. We succeeded in shooting the movie in 3.5 days, which left 3.5 days to discover the sometimes hidden, sometimes obvious charms of this strange and wonderful city. And because we had so many younger actors with us this time, the video shoot in March certainly had a real spring break feel to it. And we bridged a few thousand miles and a generation or 3 to do it, not to mention a wide range of musical styles. Time to leave Venice yet again. I'm thankful that everything went well. No one got sick, no one fell into a canal or twisted an ankle. The footage is in the can and we've wrapped another little miracle. We traveled to a foreign country halfway around the world to shoot a movie with a 2-person crew and no budget whatsoever. All we had was the dedication and passion of a group of people who wanted to do it and who possessed a certain joie de vivre and a pretty healthy consideration for just what might be important in a world where travel is not cheap and is fraught with uncertainties, but is rewarded generously to those who care to take the chance. Later, everybody. See you back in the zoo. Ciao.